I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. But this sweet happy. Oh, Doguni Misha, show you the confirm for your speed.
We can all use some tips to up our game, and for those of you just jumping into 2K24, maybe you were just gifted the game, well, we'll be featuring our expert tips over the next couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, you ready to improve your shot? Listen up. Want to master your shots in NBA 2K24? We've asked the devs for their tips on shooting, and we're passing along the knowledge. First, the basics. You can press the shot button or use the pro stick for jumpers, layups, and dunks. With the shot meter set to on in settings, you'll see the shot meter fill up as you begin to shoot. You'll have to release your shot when the meter is completely filled for a perfect green release. The best way to master shooting is just a bunch of reps. So jump into 2KU from the Play Now menu and just get up a ton of shots. Once you've got it down, try turning your shot meter off in the controller settings menu. And just base your release off the visual cues in the shot animation. This will actually make your green window larger and make you a better shooter in the long run. You can also tweak the shot timing visual cue controller setting option to set up the ideal release point that works best for you. Jump is the point where your player's toes leave the floor. Set point is when the ball is raised up above the head before the shooting motion begins. Push, which is the default setting, is when the shooting meter is underway and the ball is being pushed forward. And release is the point just before the ball leaves the shooter's hand. One last tip for jumpers, make sure to explore the different shot animations available in the animation store to find the shot you're most comfortable with. And make sure you pay attention to the shot attribute grades. Obviously, the more A's and A pluses you can get, the better. Higher release height will help you shoot over defenders. Higher release speed will let you get shots off before the defense can even get there. Higher defensive immunity will reduce the effect that shot contests have against you. And higher timing stability will reduce the timing variability your shot will have based on fatigue and defensive pressure. Now, shifting gears to scoring at the rim. You can move the pro stick diagonally up, left, or right to control the direction of your layups. It's important to use the hand that's furthest away from the interior defenders to avoid getting your shot blocked. The same directional control can also determine which hand you attempt to dunk with when driving and holding the sprint trigger. If you need to get a layup off quick or want to throw off the timing of the shot blockers, hold the pro stick left or right for a quick scoop layup or down for a high arcing floater. If you have a single defender to beat, hop step, spin, and Euro layups are a great tool to have in your bag. For hop steps, hold sprint and move and hold the pro stick down left or right. Euros can also be triggered the same way, only without holding the sprint trigger. And spin layups can be performed by twirling and holding the pro stick. If you have a great dunker and want to put the other team on a poster, you can force aggressive contact dunks on a drive by holding sprint, moving the pro stick up quickly, and then moving and holding down, or flicking down then holding up. Then when your dunk meter is full, release the pro stick to neutral to finish off your highlight reel dunk. The pro stick dunk mapping is also slightly different this year. Holding down on the pro stick will give you flashy dunks like in earlier 2Ks, because in NBA 2K24, you can now force a rim hang from any two-hand dunk by simply keeping the sprint trigger held when you get to the rim. You can even move the left stick to control the momentum of your swing and move the right stick to pull yourself up and on the rim. Just don't hang too long or you'll get called for a tech. That's about it for the shooting basics. Good luck getting those buckets, and we'll see you on the court.
There's a new way to connect to friends and squad up in NBA 2K24 on Next Gen. Press both shoulder buttons on your controller to bring up a menu to see who's online and manage your squad and friends. You'll see 4 tabs, and it's pretty easy from there, right, Chris?
Oh yeah. On the first tab, you can interact with a list of online players. Next tab shows incoming requests from others. On the third tab, you can search for a friends gamer tag, and you'll see a list of your 2K friends. The fourth tab, with the controller icon, lets you set your privacy options for voice chat in-game invites, and friend requests.
It's all right there. Nice. Plus, if you want to interact with people you meet with, just click on the right stick and a list of options will pop up to get going even faster.
Whether you're playing with your usual squad or making new friends, it's always a good time to connect with others in NBA 2K24. I hope all of you have your New Year's resolutions, as I do, to finish writing my book. What about you?
Well, it's new year, new Team 2K TV, because I need us to get more W's in 2024.
And I can't wait to talk to the GM about acquiring a new coach. But we'll have a new episode on January 5th at 4 p.m. Pacific.
Until then, check us out on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV, and we'll see you in the game.
Go get some wins. It's a new year, new you. Go do it. W's.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. On the court for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with MP. And it's Bates in at the 3 spot. Inside. Here's Williams. Rebound. By Daniels.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Well, we're off to a hot start this year, Doris. Anything surprise you this season?
Well, BA, so often over the course of the summer, we'll see guys post their workout habits. Well, I have been delighted that all of that hard work seems to be paying off. Everybody seems determined to make a splash.
Now here's McCollum. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. There's the triple. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
MP, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
And the Pelicans call time here. Here, coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Number 1, New Orleans.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Here's MP. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
The backcourt, McCollum and Jones. The Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. And it's Temple in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. You know, Doris, when you think of the Oklahoma City Thunder, the days of Durant, Westbrook, and Harden certainly come to mind.
Boy, what a special time that was for this organization. There's no question. Those guys went on to win MVP awards. Now this front office wants to establish a fresh identity with a new young core. So much to look forward to.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. Finished with 19 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long. Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
McCollum on the wing. Over MP. McCollum's shot is off.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Holmgren. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 4-point game. Williamson passes to McCollum. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
McCollum against MP. Pass to Jang. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. And he's gone for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Ingram, the pass to Williamson. And that one drops for him. And this game is tied up now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
MP against McCollum. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to McCollum. Here's Temple. Now Jones. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. And it's Temple missing. The Thunder have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. MP on easy 2 on the layup. MP's got 6 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Timeout called, the Pelicans. And some were saying, with the rise of the 3-ball, everyone is playing the same. You feel there are enough different styles, Doris?
You know what, B.A., I know how much emphasis is placed on spreading the floor in the three-point shot, but here's what I believe ultimately. This game is as fun or perhaps more fun than it's ever been for me personally, and it has everything to do with the skill of the players.
Performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Pelicans 39, the Thunder 44.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. MP is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Bates in at the small forward position. Daniels misses. Thunder with a lead. Pass to MP. And here's Holmgren. Here's Daniels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
You love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
6 on the shot clock. Daniels. And finally, that one's good.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
CJ McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, "I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win." Brian?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie. Jones, he's checked in for Daniels. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
McCollum with it, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Pass to Jones. All sorts of time. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Here's MP, defended by Jones. That's tipped. And here's MP. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Man, that one's good. Holmgren's got 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. McCollum pass to Jones. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City.
Second team foul.
That free throw misses. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Williamson outside. To the middle. Here's Robinson Earl. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Hawkins. And that one hits the back iron.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Now here's MP. He's got 12. Down low. Takes a 13-footer. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by MP. And it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead. Williamson outside. With 4 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 7.
At 270, it's hard to knock Zion out of his rhythm.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jeremiah Robinson Earl is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's Temple in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Holmgren.
The Pelicans trail. Hawkins, the pass to Temple. And he can't get that one. And the Thunder shooting at a very efficient 67%. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. MP, the pass to Wallace. From the arc. Rebounded by New Orleans. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Outside for Ingram. For 3. That shot off. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're leading by 8. MP no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Hawkins, covered by MP. It's stolen by MP. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Rebounded by Temple.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
That one's good for 2. And the Thunder lead by 8.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Timeout call, the Pelicans. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. And Coach challenged the team asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Daniels. Goes back up. Williams grabs the board for Oklahoma City. They've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to man. MP outside. The shot. Pelicans cleared away.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Thunder with a lead.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the final quarter. Williams misses. New Orleans now, time running out. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're leading by 6. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter.
For your Pelican dance team.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by MP. Back to Holmgren. Sinks that one from the post. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a big-time finish right there. Chet Holmgren refusing to let the defense deter him.
Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
And you have to love the intensity from Ingram when they're up against it. Always ready to attack.
To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
The 11-footer. Count it.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Here's man. Down low. MP. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Holmgren. Uncovered. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And there's the lob. Count it.
Huge bucket by Williamson. Wow. The former first overall pick stepping up in the clutch.
Timeout called. The Thunder.
Called for the Thunder.
They're up by 4. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're down by 6. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Once again, give me a big round of applause.
seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Ingram. That shot missing.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your...
And so... The Thunder take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. But this sweet happy. Oh, Doguni Misha, show you the confirmer for your speaker. This time I call chopsticks for assistance. Show we they blow your mind, Afghanistan. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy. When you come, make I give you digits. When's the last time somebody did it like this?
Hey, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
We're good. Let's go. Keep coming. Keep coming. Shut up. Shut up.
the first episode of 2K TV.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The post pair of form will be Williams and Holmgren. MP is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Bates in at small forward. And for Charlotte, we've got Williams. Miller is out there with Washington. Then it's Ball, and it's Christopher in at the shooting guard position. We still have plenty of games left to play here in the regular season, Clark. Is it too early to start thinking about the playoffs?
You know, that's kind of an interesting question. It really depends. For players, I don't think so. I mean, it's never too early to think about postseason goals. That should always be foremost in your mind. For us, yes, we have no business making predictions right now, partner.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off. For the Hornets, they come into this following a loss to Philadelphia. The feed to MP, and the dunk by MP.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Washington against Williams. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Williams can't get it to go.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
Here's Ball. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball, the pass to Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season. And rightfully so.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
That's a funky distance for a jumper. SGA making it look routine.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Miller kicks to Williams. Here's Christopher. Charlotte again missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Miller surveying the floor. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is active defense. Gilgeous-Alexander hustling to alter that shot.
And the shot goes down.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. It'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. They've got P.J. Washington. So Williams out there, and it's Williams at the center. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. No good there. Excellent D there from Williams. The Thunder shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Holmgren.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Christopher, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Here's MP. Rebounded by Bailey.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Outside Williams. Pass to Christopher. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. Williams can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trailing. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Nobody near Williams. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Bailey passes to Washington. Williams with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Washington passes to Bailey. Williams up on top. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Now, here's MP. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Here's Christopher. And the rejection by MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And another shot. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
It's Williams, high post. Back to MP. Lets a floater go. Passes it to Bates. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New Orleans lit up the floor. He scored 14 points and a couple of boards as well. The latest chapter in what's been a great string of games from him. We'll be looking to add on to it tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
And, you know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Man passes to MP. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the lean, you can see his feet weren't set. On that screen, easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Trey Mann. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And MP throws it down.
Well, you love to see that. Holmgren keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's ball. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. MP finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And how about the readiness of Holmgren? Sticking with the play so he's right there to finish it off.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a
Bad team of the first half with the score. Here, Hornets 29. The Thunder 31.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with MP. And it's Bates in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Ball. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 now on the night. And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Here's Christopher. He has 6. The 10-footer. No good. Shot missing. Williams with the defensive effort. And they're on the break. The drive by MP.
Hornets foul call.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws here for the night.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Thunder.
Free throw good, MP. Bailey, he's checked in for Josh Christopher. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Okashevsky's checked in, and he makes the first but misses the second. Hornets trail by 3. Miller outside, lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Washington, that's good.
Intuitiveness, folks. That's what you see in Washington, and I love it. This guy attacks the glass.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Here's Bailey. After the made shot from MP, Bailey. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Ball has wasted no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Timeout for Oklahoma City. That's right, man. Here are your Honeybees.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for LaMelo Ball?
Substitution on the court.
From deep three-point territory. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Thunder lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Miller. Williams is out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Chan in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game. And there's the pass to Chan. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Back to Ball. Over Wallace. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Ball.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
MP inside. To the left side wing. And stolen by Miller. Here's Christopher. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Left side, Miller. Knocked away. Holmgren with the steal. Bates passes to MP. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in to the inside. Christopher, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Yeah, some contact in there, but Holmgren maintains his balance and able to complete the play.
And it's Miller in the corner. Fires the 3. They get it again. Here's Williams. Misses the baby hook. Oklahoma City leading by 7. MP dishes to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The assist.
MP's got 5 assists in the game. Ball up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Ball, the pass to Christopher. No good from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute there because his shot making is not happening right now.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. And the Hornets call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. And he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Gilgeous-Alexander against ball.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Here's ball, diving in. Second shot opportunity. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Miller's checked in for P.J. Washington.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 9 points. Williams trying to break free, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to MP. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Miller. Here's Christopher. Rebound by Williams. Inside. Here's MP. Right wing. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander finds MP. Six on the shot clock. It's good. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Thunder.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP.
With the assist.
It's tipped. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win.
Ladies and
This
gentlemen.
It was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thank
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
2023 was the debut of the NBA in-season tournament. Which team took the inaugural NBA Cup?
You better get this right. Was it the Pacers, the Lakers, the Bucks, or the Pelicans? If you guessed who won it,
Don't even make me say
the Lakers, then you just earned some VC.
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along. And the Oklahoma City starting five. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. MP is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bulls, they've got Nikola Vucevic. Ball is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Ross in at the 4 spot. Well, it's been a challenging season for a few teams around the league, Richard. How about for you? What was the most difficult season in your career?
Oh, I had a couple of rebuilding years. Milwaukee was a tough one because Michael Redd got hurt, Andrew Bogut got hurt, so my 2 top players next to me, and then our team struggled. That one was probably the most difficult year.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams misses. Here's Ball. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Oklahoma City. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Good D by MP.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Out to the right wing. Holmgren's got room. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Ooh, Holmgren feeling it there. Wasting no time at all getting his shot off.
Here's Terry, guarded by Hayward. Terry's shot is good.
Despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
The defense gives Shai all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Ball with it. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Terry. Over Hayward. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for shooting.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Vucevic's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's MP. Pass to Holmgren. Hayward outside. Now Williams. MP scanning the floor. Back to Williams.
2 minutes.
Off target from outside. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City, coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it's just so hard to stop.
Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. We've got ball, and it's Terry in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Vucevic, coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. Pass to Hudson, takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
MP, the pass to Sajang. Rebound by the Bulls. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And the Thunder in possession here, following the bucket by the Bulls. MP shot is off.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks. And now that he altered a few more.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Inside, deflects the pass. Stolen by Ross. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Into the lane. They grab their own miss. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hayward for 3. The Thunder with another miss. The Bulls have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hornets was outstanding. He scored 17 points, and it's the most physical he's been on the glass this season. And he had an overall impressive game, shipping in multiple ways. He was Mr. Versatility.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
An exceptional finisher, and some contact like that won't stop Shea completely.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. Got a piece of it. Ball with a steal. On the break.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Will Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, man. I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. U.S. has more competition now than ever.
White, the pass to Dosunmu. Caruso outside. 5 on the clock. To win the cold spell. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Pass to Bates. MP against White. Here's MP. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Dosunmu, pass to Ross. Pulls up. And again, no good by Chicago.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Now here's MP. Defense right on him. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this position in, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen.
Performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back.
31.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Chicago trailing here. On the court for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. MP is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Terry, guarded by Hayward. Pass to Vucevic. Out to the right wing. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Hayward. Ross. Off target with a jump hook. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shored up my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. For Chicago, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Terry. Uses the glass on the layup. Terry's got 5 points.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Shot after shot, the defense seems helpless against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dosunmu, pass to Ball. 90 seconds into the second half now. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9, and the basket by Dosunmu.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. MP, the pass to Williams. cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
3 points.
MP's got 3 assists tonight. Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Vucevic. Yet to see a basket. And while we have a second, what rule changes, if any, would you like the NBA to consider?
Well, how about this? Instead of rule changes, I want to talk about something that I want them to keep the same. I want them to keep the same 82-game season. That's the same that Bill Russell played, that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played. They weren't flying private. They didn't have 5 trainers. They didn't have all of this technology. And these guys put up outstanding seasons and played 82 games. That was the benchmark, and I think doing that and changing that would mess with history.
Here's Terry. He's got 5. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Chicago calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Chicago making the Thunder shooting 56% today. Lonzo Ball is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Terry in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. MP's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 tries. Ball passes to Dosunmu. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Chicago now. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
MP against Ball. MP, the pass to Williams. And rejected. And he recovers it. Second chance effort. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense. You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made 1 shot yet. I feel for him.
Not backing down from anyone. Hayward looking determined to score on the intense coverage.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ball with it. Guarded now by Williams. And Ball gets it to go.
Ball settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Ball against MP. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Ross, he's checked in for Plumlee. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Ball looks over the floor. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. From 17. The shot no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's MP. Nails the baby hook. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
The closer, the better for him. That's what you want.
Here's Dosunmu, covered by MP. Dosunmu, the pass to Ross.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. And it goes as the official calls the foul.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 6 left to play in the fourth. Here's Ball. Second shot opportunity. And Ross with the layup.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Pokashevsky. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
MP outside, puts up a deep 3. No good. And so it's the Thunder taking... care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Let's tip off the new year by racking up some victories and prizes. Here are the upcoming events to add to that shiny new 2024 calendar.
Starting off tonight in the city, dance and dunk the night away with double rep inside Club 2K.
This Saturday and Sunday in the city, squat up or go solo in the rec for double rep all weekend long.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan joined by Greg Anthony, Steve. The starters for the Utah Jazz, Wilsie Markkanen and Collins at forward. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Walker Kessler. And for Oklahoma City, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. MP is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Hayward in at the small forward. Two of the elite teams in the Western Conference, Greg. Does this game take on a playoff atmosphere?
Well, certainly a tune-up for the playoffs, whether they admit it or not. But these are the games players definitely get up for.
And Hayward, the stuff.
The deceptive athleticism of Hayward catches defenders off guard. He can certainly throw it down.
Sexton against MP. The 10-footer. And the rejection by Holmgren. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Williams looking around. MP outside. And the dunk by MP.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Buska, Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Buska, and the rejection by Holmgren.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's the pass to Markkanen. The shot. First basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
And good that time. Markkanen's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Stolen by Collins. And then Collins slings it in.
Next level stuff from John Collins on the dunk. Firing his guys up.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's MP. They get it back. Holmgren can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Sexton. High post try. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
MP outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From 8. Another shot. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to MP. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Jazz trail by 4. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
So Utah... Utah leading by 8. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Then it's MP. It's Hayward, and it's Man in at the 2. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers looked really strong. He added 18 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. Found a way to impact the game in a number of ways. A terrific all-around effort. Evan?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And love Holmgren's rise and fire approach. This speaks to his level of confidence.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Left side, Sexton. In the corner, Collins with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hendricks. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hendricks has got 6.
Nice stroke from long range. If he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
MP kicks to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Hayward passes to Holmgren. Here's MP. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Jazz leading by 11. Here's Collins. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Man. Washington against MP. Misses from close range.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Sexton against Williams. And the rejection by Holmgren. Now, here's Washington. Tight defense on him. Thunder trailing by 11. Now here's Williams. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. MP kicks to Williams. MP against Sexton. Here's MP. Another miss by MP. Jazz leading by 11. And Sexton has it in the corner. Here's Washington. They get a hand on it.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
To the middle. Here's MP. 1:31 left here in the second. Washington passes to Sexton. Back to Washington. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Washington's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight and just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Chance now to check it. And that does it for the first half of play. Jazz.
The Thunder, 21. The Jazz, 32. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Thunder Youth Dance Team.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's depending if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. A 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Collins Sexton. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Taken away by Williams. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Puska, Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Markkanen, and that one, good. Markkanen's got 8 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. That's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP. 6 to shoot. And that one hits back iron.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
Markkanen kicks to Collins. Here's Puska. Tries again. And the layup good by Collins. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP. Outside Williams for the 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Puska, Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Outside Collins. It on the way, covered by MP.
Pretty solid from the strike. Collins Sexton is not a guy you want to send there often if you're the opposing team.
And the Thunder with the possession here. 15-point game. They host the Spurs after this. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's paired with Williams. Shaq is out there with Holmgren. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Dishes it to Markkanen. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
There's the dish to Markkanen. Shoots from 12. Jazz passing it around. Fires from way outside. The Thunder pull it in.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Sexton penetrating. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Number 15.
What strength from Sexton, a competitive guard who understands how to score through physical defense.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Jang. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
He gets it in there. And the Jazz lead by 17.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Pass to MP. Holmgren trying to get open. And MP with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good decision there from SGA. It's tough, though, to miss a guy that open.
Sexton on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
MP kicks to Williams. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Markkanen. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Down by 12. MP, no good. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Tries from 16. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's for Oklahoma City. They've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Hayward passes to MP. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Williams has got it back down to single digits for the Thunder. And the Jazz call time here. They're up by 9. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ty Washington.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He told him it's all about maintaining the lead. He told him he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Washington with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets it to go.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Kessler. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Lets it go from 11. And it's Williams. That time the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Man, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And stolen by MP.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Washington with it. We see the Jazz get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was eventually a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Over in the neighborhood, reach the target score in Q4 to win in endpoints this weekend. Jump to offsite excursions from the directory to compete in this event.
And next weekend, get awarded for setting up teammates in Badge Hunter playmaking. Find your open teammates and get rewarded for it with faster playmaking badge progress.
Make sure to check the pause menu anytime to see what other events are coming up soon.
Coming right up, the Spurs taking on the Thunder. For the Spurs, they've shown no fear this season. Now on the road against one of their toughest tests yet. You can bet they're salivating at the chance to cement their elite standing in this league. Thunder, Spurs, it's next. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. And this is Brian Anderson. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Keldon Johnson. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. And for Oklahoma City, inside we got Williams and Holmgren. MP is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. With the NBA season out of its early stages now, Grant, there have been more than a few surprises.
Oh, I love surprises. And every season there are a few guys who take a major leap forward. Something just clicks for them or the skills all just come together. But regardless, it's always a fun surprise for fans and broadcasters too.
Branham, the three-pointer off the mark. And Hayward has got the ball here for OKC. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to MP. Fades and shoots. Here's Holmgren. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, you're going to have to get Chet further away from that one. He can use his length to get to those kind of rebounds.
Wembanyama, pass to Branham. Outside Johnson. Fires the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Hayward. Tries again. Rejected by Holmgren.
Terrific swat from Holmgren there. Just shows you his length. I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Jones.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
To the inside. And MP throws it down.
A solid facilitator. It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player.
First one falls for him.
Zach Collins is aggressive and confident and waiting for his opportunity to show just how consistently good he can be in the NBA.
Pass to Hayward. MP outside. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Holmgren. Rebound San Antonio. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inwards, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And slam dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Combine a lot of things with Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got speed and length and growing in terms of his basketball IQ.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating. You want
Here's MP. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Trey Jones. Johnson is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Wesley in at the 3. Here's MP. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." BA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. MP. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul.
No good on the free throw. Branham's checked in for Wesley.
15. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 3-point game. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
MP, the pass to Williams. Now Holmgren. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Can we say this? That's a physical play by Chet Holmgren. We can say that, right?
And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Thunder with a lead. Down low. And MP with a basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. MP's got his second basket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Johnson. Collins against Holmgren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And let's take a look now. It's the numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
At the line for the Spurs, Collins.
Free throw is good from Collins. And the Thunder making a change here. Okashevsky's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Thunder shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Holmgren. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Johnson. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
San Antonio ball.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Oklahoma City, second.
Well, over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
And it's in there.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Now MP. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Utah. Clock at 6. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Lets it fly. Branham misses.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Johnson on the wing from outside the arc. Kept alive. Wembanyama. Pass to Branham. Another shot. No good. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. MP with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. MP scanning the floor. To the middle. And stolen by Jones. Back come the Spurs in transition. Hey, expanding his range. Hits a three-pointer. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Branham. Okashevsky covering. And the basket by Branham.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Okashevsky, the pass to MP. Just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. The Thunder with another miss. It'll count. And no good. Tried to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Spurs up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 1. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with MP, and it's Hayward in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. MP finds Williams. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 14 feet away, and there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Down low. Oh, deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
MP outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And Chet getting up for the jam that time.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
MP no good. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Branham. Williams defending. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Pass to MP. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The kick out to Williams. Rebound San Antonio.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Rejected by Holmgren. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And so it's San Antonio with it.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Hey, great job to establish position and square up.
That one doesn't drop. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Spurs out in front, up 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Can't forget about the boards. If we don't go to bodies, they're going to be at the rim all night.
Yeah, pretty unsurprising there. Greg Popovich reminding his guys to box out, play fundamental basketball.
Well, you work so hard at everything else. It's a crime to give up those extra possessions.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for the Spurs.
And Holmgren using his size close to the rim, good at attracting the D's attention because of how much range he has. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to Sohan. Outside Jones. The 3. Can't hit that one. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Branham. This one for 3. They get the rebound. And Sohan gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 1.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Jones in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a look at how the offensive...
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Sohan. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's MP. Pass to Williams. He can't hit that time. Good D by Wembanyama.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Yep, that one's good.
You can look at Holmgren's eyes. He's got a cold-blooded stare.
The Spurs have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. MP outside. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Stolen by Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Wesley.
2 minutes.
Sohan, pass to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Sohan, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Wesley. Oklahoma City calls timeout. They're in front by 1. There's a minute 40 left in the game. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
MP, the pass to Holmgren. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They trail by 3. Minute 32 left in the fourth. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle, and a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Johnson with a bucket.
Big points, and Johnson knows it. Great poise.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a one-point game. Inside. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Sohan. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Collins for 3. Yes! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied! And for the Thunder, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Now here's MP. He's guarded closely. Holmgren finds MP. Next to Holmgren. Takes a 3. It's good! From beyond the arc!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Branham. Let's go with a 3. And he sinks it. Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. Alexander's checked in for man. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's MP. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 5. Right wing from deep. Holmgren. Oh my! What a shot!
And the young fella, the big boy, embracing the moment. That's a great shot from Chet.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
So hard to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot they need. So the defense is smothering the perimeter with everyone they have.
Into the lineup for the stage, Trey Jones.
From deep, Wembanyama. No good from three-point range. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Are you guys ready for some 2K TV Interactive? Answer this. What's my second name? François, Nonga, Pierre, or Jean? It's only really the die-hard fan that's gonna know the answer. If you answer Nonga, well, enjoy your VC.
We can all use some tips to up our game, and for those of you just jumping into 2K24, maybe you were just gifted the game, well, we'll be featuring our expert tips over the next couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, you ready to improve your shot? Listen up. Want to master your shots in NBA 2K24? We've asked the devs for their tips on shooting, and we're passing along the knowledge. First, the basics. You can press the shot button or use the pro stick for jumpers, layups, and dunks. With the shot meter set to on in settings, you'll see the shot meter fill up as you begin to shoot. You'll have to release your shot when the meter is completely filled for a perfect green release. The best way to master shooting is just a bunch of reps. So jump into 2KU from the Play Now menu and just get up a ton of shots.
Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. At power forward, Amani Bates. At the
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous Alexander out there with MP. Then it's Williams. And it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Bates in at the power forward position. And for Boston, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the one. Always fun to be here for a Christmas broadcast. There is a certain magic, isn't there, Greg, to these games?
Kevin, it's always special to play on a holiday. It just changes the energy entirely. The crowd, the mood of your fellow players, it's just all there.
Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
To the paint. Here's MP. White with the defensive effort. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Celtics passing it around. Brown outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Gilgeous Alexander.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And PB, as we look ahead here, the Thunder seem to be well positioned for sustained success.
They certainly do, Kevin. And the reason you say that is because Oklahoma City has not only amassed a tremendous amount of young talent, their culture is in place and they have a history of developing young talent. Now it's about building consistent habits and making sure that translates to winning.
Now here's White. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
The Thunder have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go with a three. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Over in the corner, White. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball move.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
You know, both teams are competitive, but not necessarily playing yet at a championship level. And part of what makes this battle so intriguing is how close they are.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Brown the pass to Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's White, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in. Thunder trailing by 13. They've got Jason Tatum. Porzingis is out there with Holiday. And it's Knight in at the 4-man position. That's the Boston 5.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Outside, Garcia. From 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And how about a look at the most recent power ranking? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at the Raptors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They've come out with a vengeance. I don't care what anyone said about them or their chances to start the year. Now let's see if they can maintain this momentum.
A jump hook. Bates grabs the miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Now the pass to MP. Passes it to Bates. Shoots the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Bates has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs put forth a nice effort. He ended up with 8 points and did a sound job getting the ball to his teammates as well. He didn't let the losing streak get to him.
3 points.
In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling. Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Here's Williams. Some solid defense from Knight.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And Garcia has it in the corner. Pass to Porzingis. And to Drought. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP. The kick out to Williams. MP outside. Here's Bates. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics leading by 6. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want to put guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
To go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between.
So it's the Boston Celtics, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this.
36.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with MP. Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. And it's Bates in at the 4 spot. MP passes to Bates. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Celtics leading by 5. Brown deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Holiday. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
That's a savvy move right there. Chet Holmgren has been well coached, guys. Defender has no chance in that situation.
Holmgren hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Bounce pass from Tatum. Brown against Holmgren. Shoots from the high post. Green for 2 points. Brown's got 15 points.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Doris, looking at the career of Jaylen Brown so far, his rise to stardom has been impressive.
It's impressive, Kevin, because of the work put in. He needed to become a more complete offensive player by, number 1, improving his handle, and number 2, becoming more efficient with his shooting. He's done both. He's always been a force in transition. Jaylen has been special. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot misses. Holiday with the defensive effort.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Thunder with the rebound. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Ice checked in for Derek White. Thunder trailing by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline.
You are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. Outside Tatum. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And the 3 off target. Williams passes to MP. It's stolen by Brown. And even 3-on-3 break. Over MP. Kept alive. Here's Knight. Tipped away. Here's Porzingis. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's MP. He nails it. We're tied up. MP's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Timeout called the Celtics.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communication. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the third. MP passes to Pokusevski. No good on that one. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? It's the Celtics.
59. The Thunder. 50.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. Then there's Derek White, and it's Banton in at point. That's the Boston 5. MP passes to Pokusevski. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's White. Thunder with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And the dunk by MP.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
The 3 from Tatum. Here's Queta. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Celtics lead by 7. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. MP passes to Pokusevski.
Set a solid screen. Be ready to attack. He is ready on the roll. Alexei Pokusevski. Good finish.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Queta, the pass to Banton. Out to the wing. Pocket 6. Here's Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum, and it's Drew Holiday in for Delano Banton. MP against Holiday, and the rejection by Holmgren. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Boston leading by 7. Brown kicks to White. Pass to Queta. Shoots over Holmgren. That one wide left.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's White. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Celtics?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive. Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Holiday against MP. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his first points in this one.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
The pass to Bates. Good, and it's in MP picking up the assist.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now timeout called by Boston. They lead by 8. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Lobs it up, and the jump by Holmgren.
That's a big target with great body control. Great play by Holmgren to finish.
Boston leading by 10. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Brown. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
MP dishes to Holmgren. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Celtics.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. The shot by Holiday, no good. This is it to Bates. Here's MP. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Holiday surveying the floor. So we see Boston get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.